Right back at it here. Another matchup from the history of our favorite game, our national pastime, baseball. And we're introduced here to the 1949 Pittsburgh Pirates, a team that was 71 and 83, led by Billy Meyer. And as far as their roster, a losing team, not expecting all that much, but you look here and see Ralph Kiner with 54 homers and 127 RBIs at 26 years old, really a phenom of his time. Hit 310 that season too. What a year for Kiner. Wally Westlake had 23 homers as well, but the offense pretty weak other than Ralph, and obviously the record shows. Pitching-wise, rough go of it for this team. Cliff Chambers with 13 wins, the only one really with a winning record, and Bill Worley threw over 200 innings, but probably the weakness of this Pirate team, among other things, was their pitching. And, they finished sixth in the National League, really didn't make for a memorable season, but it will be definitely interesting to watch Ralph Kiner perform in this series. And let's see who they're faced against, and that is actually going to be the 1931 Reds. And the 31 Reds lost 96 games, actually, and were even worse than the Pirates were. Not a very good team here, and the numbers probably will show that. No power to really speak of on this team. Ed Roosh, of course, is a Hall of Famer, but he was 38 years old at this time, and Leo DeRocha you'll see there at shortstop at 25. He turned out to be a heck of a manager. Not a bad player, but definitely didn't have a memorable year with those numbers. And Tony Cusinello hit 315, so he did okay as 23-year-old second baseman, but not much here for the Reds, because obviously they were creeping up on 100 losses, and the pitching staff not very strong either. We have Cy Johnson, Red Lucas, Larry Benton, and a 40-year-old Eparixi, who's also a Hall of Famer, but well past his prime. I don't know if we'll see any of him in the series. So two teams that struggled. Not much to speak of by either side, which could make for a good series. The Reds well past their prime years in the early 20s and late teens, and the Pirates not quite yet good, where they would make a run in the 60s. So both teams out of their prime generations, but the matchup is set with the Pirates as the home team. So Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh, 1931 versus 1949. Let's get to the action, and hopefully we'll have an exciting series and pretty similar teams. So stay tuned here. Let's get to game one and get the action started. So we'll head out to Forbes Field. Let's see if Ralph Kiner and the Pirates can get off on the right foot against the Reds. It's Johnson versus Chambers as far as the pitching matchup. Looking at Forbes Field. And we are in the top of the second with Tony Cusinello up there and Estel Crabtree on third. One out. Lefty Chambers with the delivery. And this is a line drive to right, but playable. Coming on over is the right fielder. Runner tags from third and scoring as the Reds take the lead. Crabtree scores on the Cusinello sacrifice fly. We'll move to the still in the top of the second here as Ed Stevens comes up. Bottom of the second, actually. Runner on second. Stevens will line this one to left. This one will go all the way off the wall. It hits it on a fly. Runner's going to score. Stevens ties this game with a double. 1-1 we go here early on. Ed Stevens with an RBI. And now we're in the bottom of the second still with Monty Vazquez up there. Cy Johnson trying to get out of a jam here with runners in scoring position and only one out. And this one's grounded back up the middle. This is going to score two probably. Yes, it will. And the Pirates put 3 up on the board here in the third. Or the second. And the third they add another. It is now 4-2, bottom of the fifth. we have Cy Johnson still on the mound. Pete Castellone at the plate with the 2 men on and 2 out. And Pete lines it into the corner. That'll be a fair ball. More runs for Pittsburgh. This is going to score 1 more. Castiglione with an RBI, and now the Pirates continue to build their lead. It's 5-2. Move all the way to the 8th. DeRocher on first. Lefty Chambers still on the mound, and Keith Hedicoat at the plate. Hedicoat grounds it. Second play is made there for the double play. Vazquez turns the DP, and that'll end the frame. Here's Joe Strip, top of the 8th. Pittsburgh still up 3. Strip will hit this one to left for a single. Only the 5th Reds hit. And now we'll move to the 9th. The 9th, 3-run game. Junior Walsh on to try to close things out against Estel Crabtree. 2 outs, the pitch. Crabtree will ground it to right for a base hit. 2-out single for Crabtree. Cusinello now at the plate. Cusinello lines this one, but it is playable and right. Coming on over is Restelli, and the game is history. The Pittsburgh Pirates open the series here at home with a 5-2 win. Lefty Chambers was quite good for the Pirates. He struck out 7 in 8 innings of work. Crabtree went 3 for 4 for the losing Reds, and Ed Stevens drove in 2, was 2 for 3 with an RBI double there in the 2nd inning. And the Pirates will move to a 1-0 lead here as we prepare for Game 2. Going back to Forbes Field, it's going to be Red Lucas against Bill Worley. See if the Pirates can extend to a 2-0 lead. So Game 2 gets started here with Red Lucas facing Stan Rojic. Man on second, nobody out for the home team. And there's a line shot into the gap. This is going to put the Pirates up 1-0. RBI double there. Restelli comes in to score. Rojic with the RBI, and it is now all the way to the 7th inning with Bill Worley nursing that 1-run lead. It's actually a 1-hitter by Worley. What a outing he's having, and trying to keep it going against Taylor Duthit here in the 7th with nobody out. Let's see what Duthit does. He lines it to center. This one's trouble. This one gets down. Only the 2nd Reds hit of the day. It's going to be extra bases. It's going to be a lead-off double. So the Reds put the tying run on base here. Duthit with the lead on second. Harvey Hendrick at the plate. Hendrick will pop this one on the infield, however. The pitcher will make the play himself. Worley gets it. So 1 down. Nick Cullup at the plate. Cullup lines it hard to center. This one is way back there. This isn't to the deepest part of the park. The game is tied. Cullup with an RBI double, so 2 doubles here in the 7th have brought the Reds back. Worley's gem is no more. And here's Estel Crabtree with the chance to put the Reds up. Crabtree will go to third. Play is made there. Castellone has it. Callup now off second, 2 outs. Cusinello at the plate. Inside for ball 4. Clyde Suckerforth now at the dish. Suckerforth lines it to left. That'll get down. Here comes a runner home, and the Reds have rallied here with 2 runs in the 7th. Suckerforth with the RBI, and now Red Lucas has the lead Bottom of the 7th, facing Castellone. 1 out. Castellone gets it started here, however, in the 7th with a base hit right up the middle. That'll bring up McCullough. Still only 1 out. McCullough goes to second. Play made there short. Turn to first. Beautiful double play. Cuccinello got it started. 4-6-3. And the 2-1 lead remains as we move to the 8th. With it up there now. Jason Worley. Dick goes the other way. He'll line a single to right field with 2 outs. Hendrick now at the dish. Harry Gumbert, the new pitcher for the Pirates. This is lined down the line. This is a fair ball. It's going to be extra bases. A double for Rastelli, for the Pirates, and Hendrick with that double. And now Cullip up there with 2 outs. A big spot. 2 men on. 1-0 pitch to Cullip. He'll line it to center. This one's got some carry. No, it's going to be caught out there in short outfield by the shortstop. Rojek has it. Still a 2-1 game, and the Pirates trying to rally here. Lucas still on the mound. Vazquez at the dish to lead off the inning. Vazquez goes deep to left. This is going to be caught, however. Cullip's got it. Here's Johnny Hopp with 1 out. Hopp will hit it deep. This one's going to drop for extra bases. The throw to second is not in time. It's close, but not in time. And a double here for Hopp. And Lucas now trying to hold on as Dino Rastelli comes up, representing the go-ahead run, tying run on second. Rastelli hits it to right. The shift is on, so a long way to run for the right fielder, but he gets there. Crabtree makes the play on the run. 2 outs. Stan Rojek now the last chance of the inning. Rojek will hit it again to right. More work for the right fielder, but he's got it. Crabtree moves in. It's still a 2-1 lead for the Reds as that remains. We move to the 9th. Estel Crabtree now at the dish, leading off the inning. And this is hit to third. The play is made, but not in time. A infield single there for Crabtree. Doesn't really matter, however, because it all comes down to the bottom of the 9th here as Ralph Kiner is facing Benny Fry, who's coming in to close. Kiner leading off the inning. Let's see if they pitch around him or if they give Kiner something to hit. Kiner will go into the hole, and he'll actually single here. A good start for the Pirates in the 9th. Here's Wally Westlake representing the winning run. Westlake will go into the same hole. That one gets through, and now it's first and second with nobody out. Pittsburgh with a timely rally here as Benny Fry's in trouble. He faces Ed Stevens with nobody out. Stevens hits it to right, but this looks like it'll be playable. Running over there to make the play is Heathcote, but the runner will advance. Kiner's in at third. And Castiglione now has a chance to tie it at least. Castiglione will pop it up, however. A big out here. It's definitely not deep enough to score the run. So now the chance evaded, and Clyde McCullough, the last chance for the Pirates. Let's see what he can do. He hits it to second. It gets through. Tie game. Throw is over the third. And the runner's safe, but it is an RBI for McCullough at the most crucial time. And this game, fans, is tied at 2 now. And Tom Seffel is going to come in to pinch hit. He has a chance to win it. Seffel grinds it up the middle, but the play is made there at second. Beating the runner to the bag is DeRocher. So we're going to go to extras. Tied at 2. here at Forbes Field.
Strike three.
Strikeout there. Junior Walsh has now come in for the Pirates.
Strike three.
Strikeout again as Walsh gets to it, and Walsh is dealing here in the 10th inning. We move to the bottom of the 10th. Benny Fry facing Murtaugh. Murtaugh's going to hit this one to center, but it should be playable, and is. 2 outs for Stan Rojek. Rojek takes ball 4. He'll advance to first here, and here's Rolf Kiner. Kiner at the dish. Benny Fry still in this game. Kiner lines this one to left. It'll drop. Runner was going. He's going to make it to third, and the Pirates get the winning run here 90 feet away with Wally Westlake at the plate. Here's the pitch. Westlake hits it to third, however. Play is made there. The Pirates can't come through. We're going to move to the 11th. Harvey Hendricks strikes out here, as Junior Walsh is just dealing here in the bullpen, and this one's lined to left. Should be playable, and is. Kiner's there. So we move to the bottom of the 11th. That's Stevens at the plate. Stevens will hit it to deep short. Play is made there, however. Nice play by DeRocher. He's very dependable out there in the shortstop position. Here's Castelloni up there. That's ball 4 with 1 out. Runner on. And McCullough up there, who had the big hit of the day to tie the game. But this is going nowhere. This will be caught by the left fielder. So 2 down here. Eddie Backman in here as a pinch hitter, but this will be lined to center and caught. So we're going to move it on to the 12th. Still tied at 2. Cusinello up there. Homer Riddle is the new pitcher. Cusinello will hit a fly ball. That's going to be caught. Suckerforth now at the fish. Suckerforth will single up the middle here with a 1 out. Here's DeRocher. DeRocher hits it down the line. That's a fair ball. Suckerforth will get to third. Suckerforth will round third. He's coming home, and he will score. It's a go-ahead triple by Louis the Lip. DeRocher knocks it in. It's 3-2. Actually, it looks like DeRocher ended up scoring, making it 4-2, and now the Pirates have it all up here in front of them in the 9th. This one's hit to start the inning by Do-Hit. So now Murtaugh on first. Dino Restelli up there. Nobody out. 12th inning. Pirates trying to come back. This is grounded to third, however. Play's made there by DeRocher. Relay to first. And they got him. Double play. A huge double play here by the Reds defense. And now Stan Rojek is the last man standing as Eparixi has come into the game. This is lined into the corner, however, for a double. A double by Rojek. And the Pirates trying to fight back. And Rolf Kiner comes into play. So this will be very interesting. Kiner representing the tying run. Ripsey up there. And they're surprised there. They walk Kiner because they don't want him tying the game. But now Wally Westlake represents the winning run. Let's see what happens here. And Rixey misses again as the drama builds. Bases loaded here for the Pirates. 2 outs. Ed Stevens at the plate. Rixey to deliver. This is grounded past the second baseman. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Man held up at third. It is now 4-3. And Ricks is in all kinds of trouble with the Reds, but they're still only 1 out away if they can get Castiglione here. And Castiglione hits it to center. This might be playable. Coming in the center fielder. He's got it. He's got it. Do it. Puts it away. And Rixey survives, as do the Reds. Base is left stranded in the 12th. 4-3's your final. A heck of a game at Forbes Field. The Reds take it 4-3, even though the Pirates had 14 hits. Ralph Kiner was 3 for 5 for the losing side, but didn't matter. It was the Reds who fought and squeezed it out and used their pen to advance there in dramatic fashion to tie the series at 1. So this series now, with all its dramatics, moves out to Cincinnati. Crosley Field will be our setting as Murray Dixon will take on Larry Benton. Even series now. We move to a best of 5. And hopefully we'll have the same excitement, fans, we've seen so far as Game 3 awaits. And here we go from Crosley Field. It is a scoreless game here in the 3rd inning. Dan Rojek up there against Larry Benton, 2 on for the Pirates. And this is a bunt. It's laid down. Runners will advance, and no play, or a play that is just in time. Whoa, hesitation there from the catcher, but they get the man on a super close play, and runners on 2nd and 3rd, now 1 out for Ralph Kiner here in the 3rd. And Kiner hits this one to right. On the run is the right fielder. Runner will tag. He will score. Crabtree can't get it there in time, so Kiner gets his first RBI here of the series. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Wally Westlake at the plate. Westlake lines it hard to left down the line. This will get a run in. Westlake with an RBI double. And the Pirates coming on here with their 2nd run of the game. So move us to the bottom of the 4th. Murray Dixon facing Tony Cuccinello with the man on and 1 out. Cuccinello lines a single to left over the 3rd baseman's head. And now Leo DeRocher at the plate. Bases are now loaded. 1 out. Let's see if the Reds can break something open. This is lined to right hard, but right at the right fielder. He's got it. Bristelli makes the catch, and now Larry Benton is the last hope here with 2 outs. Benton will hit it to 2nd. Play is made there. So nothing doing for the Reds here in the 4th. We'll move to the 5th. Joe Strip at the plate. Strip will line a single to right, just in front of a diving right fielder there, and a leadoff hit. Here's Taylor Duthit. Duthit will hit a ground ball past the 3rd baseman. That'll get down. So another rally here for the Reds. They got 2 men on, nobody out. Murray Dixon in a jam here, facing Harvey Hendrick. And Hendrick lines it to the gap. This ball might go. No, a great diving catch in center. What a play. Westlake with the play out there to save a run, at least, maybe 2. Wonderful play. 2-0 game remains. Here's Cullip. Murray Dixon has a new best friend in center field, but this one's lined to the same spot, and nobody will get that one. This is going to score 2, so great defensive play. Doesn't matter in the end. Nick Cullip with a 2-run double. We'll move now to the 6th. The game tied. Ralph Kiner up there. And Einer will hit this one to the hole. He gets another hit. 23-year-old Einer at first. Larry now facing Wally Westlake. Westlake goes deep to left. This one's got some carry, but another great play out there. Call-up makes a great diving catch in left to rob Westlake, and believe it or not, folks, that's the exact player that robbed him. So Cullip and Westlake going back and forth with wonderful defensive plays. And Ed Stevens comes up now with one out. Stevens will line a single to right. That'll get down. Kiner's going to hold it second. So both teams now have seen rallies here. It's 2-2 still. Here's Pat Castaglore facing Benton with only one out. Castaglore with an RBI single to left. This will bring a run home, but the throw of the plate is going to be in time. Cullip with another wonderful defensive play, and Kiner is dead at the plate. What a throw by Cullip. What a catch. What an inning. But it's not done yet. Here's McCullough. McCullough lifts a little looper, and the play's made out there by the shortstop. DeRocher goes all the way out to make the play. Bases loaded and stranded here. And we'll move to the seventh, folks. Oni Carroll, the new pitcher for the Reds. Dino Restelli at the plate with a one out and one on. Restelli will lift this one to right. Play should be made and is. We're moving to the bottom of the seventh. Harvey Hendrick at the plate with a man on. Hendrick hits it to second. Play is made there, and a double play by the defense for the Pirates. Game remains tied. We get late and late as we continue here at Crosley Field. Westlake at the plate now. One out. Eighth inning. Westlake hits it deep to left. This is back. Looking up and gone. The first home run of the series is a Wally Westlake 400-plus foot homer. It's a big one. It puts the Pirates up 3-2. We move to the bottom of the eighth here with Ed Stevens on first and Pete Castaglone up there. One out. Castaglone hits it to short. The ball gets past DeRocher. We have a single and two men on. McCullough at the plate. This is lined to right center on the run out there. A very nice play by the center fielder. Do it. Runner will advance, but he saved extra bases there with a wonderful running catch. And Monty Basgal now up there with two outs. Hitcher is the pitcher. Whitey Hitcher. And this one's lined up the middle, but the play is made by DeRocher. Wonderful play by the shortstop. He anticipated that one, folks, and got there in a hurry. We've seen some sparkling defense in this game. And here's Cullip, who comes up here bottom of the eighth. His team down one. Cullip will strike out here, swinging and missing at that one. Bob Chesness is the man on the mound for Pittsburgh. Here's Cuccinello with two outs. Cuccinello lines a single to center. No, it didn't quite carry out there. My bad. Caught by the second baseman. So, the Reds did not get it done here in the eighth. We will move now to the ninth. A one-run lead for Pittsburgh. Here's Johnny Hopp. Hopp will single to the right with nobody out. And Dan Rojek up there now. Two outs. Barixie is coming in the game again, late. And this is shot to right. Rojek will have a double with two outs. Let's see if the Pirates can get him in and get some insurance. Two men on now for Westlake. Westlake will hit it up the middle. That's going to get through. Here comes, no, they're going to hold the runners, so the base is loaded for the Pirates. And Ed Stevens is the batter. Stevens hits it down the line and fair. This is going to plate some runs here for the Pirates to make it 3 runs to be exact on the triple. This breaks the game wide open. Stevens double scores 3. 6-2 Pittsburgh, and quickly moving to the 9th. Harry Gumbert on to close the door. Fly ball to the left. Coming on over there is Kiner, and the Pirates win this one with 15 hits, including 4 runs there late to break the 2-2 tie, and they take the game as the visitors, taking the edge in the series 2-1. Wally Westlake 3 for 5 with a couple of RBIs. Murray Dixon pitched okay. He went 6, allowing 2. And Stevens with 3 RBIs. That was coming on that double in the 9th inning. Great defense by Cullip. Great defense by Westlake. Great defense by DeRocher. It's been quite the series defensively, but the Pirates used their lumber. We also saw the first home run by Westlake. And now it is 2-1. Pittsburgh will move to game number 4. Vic Lombardi will take the mound for the Pirates against Jack Ogden. Should be exciting as the Reds try to even things up. So after the 12-inning marathon, live again at Crosley Field, we have Stan Rojic up there with the man on here in the first inning. Rojic will hit this to third. Relay is going around the horn, and the Reds turn a double play by 4-3. Moving to the bottom of the 6th, Vic Lombardi pitching a gem, but he's in a battle here against Ed Roosh, who's come out as a reliever for the Reds on the other side of the mound. But Lombardi now facing John Strip with nobody out here in the 6th. Scoreless game. This is off the end of the bat, but we'll go to right. Play is made out there by Rastelli. 1 out. Taylor with it up there. It'll go to right. This will drop. Advance runner all the way to third, and now the Reds have runners on the corners with only 1 out. Harvey Hendrick at the plate, and the Reds break through. Runner going. There's a ground ball through the hole. The Reds get on the board. A nice nifty hit and run with 1 out. Scores the run, moves the lead runner to third. Hendrick with an RBI. And they might not be done yet. That's still Crabtree at the plate. Crabtree will drive this up the middle. That'll get through. Another run for the Reds. It's 2-0 Cincinnati. 3-0 as we move to the top of the 7th. Ray Culp up there facing Peter Castiglione. Castiglione lines it to left. That'll drop. So a rally here by the Pirates. It's 3-0. They're trying to get back in the game. Clyde McCullough at the plate with 1 out. McCullough watches strike 3, a big strikeout for Culp. And we move to the 8th now, folks. Dino Rastelli up there. Man on, nobody out. Rastelli goes the other way. That'll drop in there, and we got an advance runner all the way to third. Here's the throw. Not quite in time, and the throw is beaten up there as Hop makes it to third base. It's runners on the corners, nobody out. Stan Rojic at the plate. Field is in. This is hit to third. A play will be made at first. Runner advances to second. 1 out here, and Ralph Kiner in a big spot facing only Carroll. Here's the pitch to Kiner. Kiner goes to right. That'll be a base hit. That'll score a run. The Pirates get on the board thanks to their big bat in Kiner. It's 3-1. Wally Westlake up there with 1 out. Westlake hits it to third. This one is played at first. Carroll had no play at second, but he makes the play at first. Joe Strip with the play, and here's Ed Stevens with the tying runs on second and third, 2 outs. Ed Stevens watches strike 3. He strikes out. Carroll gets the strikeout, and it is 3-1 now as we move to the bottom of the 8th. Nick Cullip up at the dish, facing Harry Gumber. This is lined to center for a single. The 7th Reds hit. Tony Cusinello now at the plate in the 9th inning. This one's hit the other way for a base hit. Sorry, 8th inning is where we're actually at right now. A 2-out hit by Cusinello. He can't come around. We'll move to the 9th. 3-1 Reds. Pete Castiglione up there facing Benny Fry to lead off the inning. This is lined deep to center field. This one will drop for extra bases. Castiglione with the double to lead off the 9th inning. A good start for the Pirates, who are trailing. Here's McCullough. McCullough takes ball 4, and now the tying runs on base for Pittsburgh. Tom Saffel's at the plate as a pinch hitter. Saffel will hit at the first. They'll go to second for 1. Come back to first, not in time, but a nice play there by the first baseman. 1 away. Runners on the corner. Here's Eddie Bachman. Bachman will line this one to right, way back there. This will get into the gap in the wall. Will it tie the game? Here comes the lead runner all the way around third. He's going to score. Bachman with the clutch 2-run triple here in the 9th inning, and the Pirates have tied it up at 3. Stan Rojic now with a chance here with 1 out to give his team the lead. A stunned Fry delivers, and this is lifted to right. May not be deep enough, however. So the runners will hold. 2 outs now. And Kiner at the plate. Kiner will hit this to center, but should be playable, and it is. So the Reds avoid falling behind, but they gave up the lead here. The Pirates have scored 3 in the last 2 innings. We'll move to the bottom of the 9th. Elmer Riddle up there pitching. 3-2 pitch now from Riddle. This will be lined to short. Play is made for the out. Heathcote is out. Joe Strip at the plate. Hits a base hit to left field with a 1 out. Here's Taylor Duthit. Duthit with the line drive single up the middle. So first and second for the Reds. Here bottom of the 9th, only 1 out. And Harvey Hendrick in a nice spot here to try to be a hero. Hendrick takes ball 4, and the bases are loaded here for the Reds. Infield will come in. Nick Cullip is the man at the dish. Can he win it? Cullip lines it deep to right. This one's way back there. It's going to actually go, folks. Walk-off grand slam by Nick Cullip. All he needed was to drive and run. He drives in 4, and the Reds mob him at home plate. Nick Cullip with a walk-off grand slam here at Crosley Field. The Reds take the game 7-3. A shot to the opposite field. And just like that, our series is tied at 2. What a dramatic finish. The Pirates have fought back, tied the game in the 9th, but Cullip ends it with a 1 swing of the bat. He drives in 4, of course. And just like that, Benny Fry will get the win, even though he struggled. Lombardi and Ogden pitched well in this one, but didn't matter. The home Reds win it 7-3. And now we move to a best-of-3 series, and game number 5 becomes crucial as Cy Johnson will face Lefty Chambers in game number 5. So move to the bottom of the second with Leo DeRocher up there in the man on. Delivery to DeRocher, who lines a single and maybe more to left. DeRocher is going to make it to second with a double here. So two-man on. Stand-up double for DeRocher and Cy Johnson, the pitcher, now with a chance. One out. And Johnson is going to go the other way. This is a tough play. It is made, but the run will come home. Rastelli made a nice play there, but it will be Cincinnati that gets the lead here. A nice sacrifice fly by the pitcher. Here's Joe Strip. Strip will single to left. Run around in third. Here comes a throw to the plate late, and it's 2-0 Reds on the Strip RBI single. 4-0 Reds. We move to the bottom of the sixth with Gallup, the star of Game 4 up there. Gallup hits it to center, way back there. This ball is going to go. Another crushed bomb by Gallup. This one even longer, 443 feet. And if you haven't heard of Nick Gallup, you have now. It is 6-0. Cincinnati, 7-1. We move to the ninth. Wally Westlake up there with two out and a man on. And Westlake is going to hit it deep into the gap on the run, and making the play out there is Duthit. And the game is over. The Reds win here at home to take a step closer to winning this series. They are up 3-2. A comfortable win for Cincinnati. Cy Johnson played well there. He pitched 8+ innings into the ninth. He struck out 7. Joe Strip was 4 for 4. And Nick Gallup, 2 for 5 with that long home run and 2 RBIs with 2 runs. A 4-hitter overall for the Reds. And they are up 3-2 as we move now to Pittsburgh with the Pirates and their backs against the wall in game number 6. 2 games remaining that the Pirates are going to have to win at home or the Reds will wrap it up. So we'll see what happens in game 6. Red Lucas facing Bill Worley. So Forbes Field, the host for game number 6. Red Lucas facing Ed Stevens with 2 men on the corners, 2 outs. And this is line to right, so get the home team on the board first. Throw the third as Westlake dives in there. He is safe, and it is 1-0 Pirates. Top of the second now. Tony Cusinello on second. Clyde Suckerforth at the plate. Suckerforth will line it in the hole. That'll get between first and second. Here comes Cusinello, and he'll score, and it is 1-1. The Reds bounce right back. The pitcher now up with 2 men on and 2 out. And he lines a single to center. So Lucas helps his own cause here, and this could score a run. Yes. Throw is late. Suckerforth scores, and the Reds take the lead here with an RBI single from their pitcher. Estel Crabtree now coming up top of the third. 2 on, 1 out. Crabtree will line a single to center field. This will load the bases with only 1 out. So the Reds coming out strong here. Cusinello back up here with the bases loaded. Only 1 out. And he strikes out. Cusinello strikes out on a 1-2 pitch. And Suckerforth now with a big chance. He drove in the first run. Suckerforth goes again up the middle. Suckerforth is becoming the hero here. His 3rd RBI. It is now 4-1 Reds. We move to the bottom of the 4th with Castiglione up there. Pirates have only had 2 hits, and Castiglione lines it to left. This will get through. So Clyde McCullough up there, 2 on, 1 out against Lucas. This is lined to center field, but coming on in is the center fielder. Duthit has it. The throw to third will be late. We'll move to the 6th, however. Still a 4-1 game. And Duthit now at the plate with 2 men on and 2 out. Bob Chestner's in the big spot trying to hold the Reds at 4. And there's a shot that's going to get down, and it's going to score 2 more. A double. In a crucial spot, Duthit makes it 6-1, and the Reds are rolling here, 7-1 actually now, bottom of the 6th. The Reds looking to close out this series. It's still on the mound, and there's a long shot to left center, right center. That'll get down. This is going to be 3, it looks like. Westlake with a triple here with 1 out in the 6th, trying to get some life into the Pirates. Won't happen, however. We've moved to the 8th. It's 11-2. The Reds have had 18 hits. And the pitcher, Lucas, up again with the bases loaded, only 1 out. He's already got a hit and driven in a run. And he does something even better. He lines it into the corner. Can you believe it, folks? Red Lucas, the pitcher, with 3 RBIs. This is the 19th Red hit. They're really pouring it on and ending this series in dramatic, or less than dramatic style. It's 14-2, 21 hits. And they're not done yet. Top of the 9th, Cusinello up, bases loaded. This is hit deep to center. This is way back. This might go. It's off the wall. Cusinello with a no-out 2-run double. The 22nd hit for the Reds. An embarrassing display here by the Pirate pitchers. It is 16-2. Cusinello with 3 doubles in this game. Wow. Suckerforth up there. They're still not done. Another shot into the gap. This is going to get down. Hit number 23. And Suckerforth is going to make it to 3rd. It is 18-2. Reds, what a game for Cincinnati. A 2 RBI triple for Suckerforth. He has 5 hits in this game. He's driven in 4. Well, mercifully here head to the 9th. 18-2 with 2 outs. Bill Massey at the plate. And Massey will pop this one up. It'll be caught by the second baseman, Cusinello. And 18-2 series clinching win by the Reds. They win the series 4-2. They pound out 23 hits against the Pirates here at Forbes Field. What a way to end it. What a way to end the series. Suckerforth was 5 for 5 with 6 RBIs. Cusinello 4 for 6 with 3 doubles, 4 RBIs. Lucas drove in 3 and also pitched a gem. 18-2. What a performance, ending the series in emphatic fashion. Let's see here some of the numbers the Reds finally put up here. Suckerforth ended with 7 RBIs. Of course, he had 6 in that last game. Here you see Cusinello hit 360 in the series. Cullip had a big series offensively and defensively. He hit 333 with 9 RBIs. Red Lucas pitched well in both his starts, getting 1 win. Cy Johnson getting a win, even if he wasn't as sharp. And for the Pirates, who just faded away in this series, maybe Ed Stevens can be pointed out with his 318 average and 8 RBIs. Lefty Chambers did okay with a 2.77 ERA, but ERA's got a little inflated after that last game, which saw Cincinnati put up 18. So Cullip is the MVP of the series, rightfully deserves it for both his dynamic play in the outfield as well as his bat. Congratulations to Nick Cullip, and congratulations to the 1931 Reds, who won this one in 6. A team that lost 96 games, but that's the thing about these matchups. You come down to a 7-game series, and new heroes and new teams step up. Even as the Pirates aren't exactly the strongest opponents, but the Reds will take it. So the 31 Reds defeat the 49 Pirates 4-2. Another historical matchup wrapped up here on Out of the Park Baseball. Hope you enjoyed it. And a lot of excitement. I sure enjoyed it. Hope to see you back soon. And we'll have our next matchup all waiting.